Hey Jets fans, what's going on? It's Tuesday, finally a day off to recharge the batteries a little bit, but not totally because it's Tuesday, so you know what that means. Let's talk Jets tonight, 8 o'clock. We're going to be talking about everything, so make sure you guys are tuned in. A lot to break down from yesterday. Obviously, the big news was the Jamison Crowder injury. I was trying to hold off a little bit to see if there would be an update before I did a video, but you know, still nothing yet as of this morning, so hopefully it's not too serious. A lot of the success, I think, for the offense is really going to depend on the health of the wide receivers. We know the history with Quincy being here. Jamison Crowder, he's had a similar history during his time in Washington, and even Robbie Anderson last year had, you know, a couple injuries. So those three guys really need to stay healthy, especially for the first 4 games of the season when they don't have Herndon to rely on, because he's going to be suspended. So that's going to be important to keep watching. Also, in day 3, you know, I noted how in day 2, you know, the defense made some adjustments. You know, they were largely more effective than the offense was. Day 3, it was kind of back to the offense a little bit. Not as many big plays, not as many explosive plays down the field. There was the one bomb to Jamison Crowder where he just dusted. It was Jamal Adams, Doug Middleton, and Brian Poole, who was covering him in the slot. Those 3 guys were at least, you know, all several yards behind him, and Darnold just put a perfect throw. Crowder just caught it in stride, 50 yards, untouched in the end zone. So, that was like the lone big play. The rest of it was a lot of running plays, a lot of stuff on the ground. Brian Winters looked really good. Kelechi Osemele, he is just a violent mauler in the run blocking game. He's going to be fun to watch. It's hard not to be impressed when you're watching Le'Veon Bell. I know it's still early, and you know, he's got a long way to go, but he looks fresh. He looks like, you know, he's just as explosive as he was, you know, the day he left Pittsburgh. So, he had one really nice run where, you know, the offensive line just created a nice hole through the middle. He high-stepped into the secondary, so that was cool to see. Darnold continues to look good, you know, limiting his mistakes. You see him throwing the ball away when he needs to. He's not trying to force things anymore, which he did a couple times in camp last year and throughout the season a little bit. I think that's something he learned from. There's a lot to talk about tonight. I don't want to give everything away. Definitely some other players that we're going to highlight. And if you have any questions, any other players that you want to hear about tonight, definitely leave them in the comment section, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Go Jets!